Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
4,729 kilograms.
Seat belts.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Baro ref.
1018 set.
1018 set. Cockpit preparation checklist complete.
The 4-star checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
V1-136, VR-136, V2-137.
V1-136, VR-136, V2-137. Windows.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the
Ground Shamrock 112 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
at all times.
Shamrock 112, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe deeply. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. From the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside
Ryanair 5520 Heavy requesting pushback. Ryanair 5520 Heavy pushback request accepted. Ground Ryanair 5520 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Ryanair 5520 Heavy request to end pushback received.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
28% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist complete.
Ground
Clear
Ryanair
left side.
5520
Clear
Heavy
right
with
side.
Kilo ready to taxi IFR.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Ryanair 5520
Flight
Heavy
control
taxi
check.
to and
Ready.
hold short of runway 6 by a taxiway Mike Bravo
Full up.
cross runway 13 right Bravo.
Full down.
Contact tower on 124.98
Neutral.
when ready.
Full left. Full right.
Taxiing hold short
Neutral.
runway 6
Rudder.
using taxiway Mike
Full left.
Bravo cross runway 13
Full right.
right Bravo Ryanair
Neutral.
5520 Heavy.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls. Takeoff runway confirmed. Cabin crew is seated for takeoff.
Lineup checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Ecam memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. Here is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft.
Takeoff
Regulations
runway
require
confirmed.
compliance with this
Approach
information
path
as well
clear
as
of
all crew instructions, lighted informations and posted. Placards fasten
Cabin
your
crew
seatbelt
seated
by
for
inserting
takeoff.
the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt to release your seatbelt. Lift a metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit might
Takeoff
be
runway
in
confirmed.
an
Approach path
emergency,
clear of traffic.
lights will illuminate the island. The cabin is pressurized.
Cabin
If
crew
there
is
is
seated
a
for
loss of
takeoff.
cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even took the back my note inflator. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others.
Takeoff
Your
runway
rear
confirmed.
bottom cushion might be
Approach
used as
path
a
clear of
flotation
traffic.
lead. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting
Cabin
the
crew is
aircraft,
seated for takeoff.
place your arms around the cushion and hold onto the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin
Taxi
or
checklist.
laboratory.
Flight controls.
Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located up over your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Ryanair 2815 Heavy requesting pushback. Ryanair 2815 Heavy pushback request accepted. Ground Ryanair 4450 Heavy requesting pushback. Ryanair 4450 Heavy pushback request accepted. Ground Ryanair 2815 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Ryanair 2815 Heavy request to end pushback received. Ground Ryanair 2815 Heavy with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. Ryanair 2815 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 6 via taxiway Mike Bravo cross runway 13 right Bravo. Contact tower on 124.908 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 6 via taxiway Mike Bravo cross runway 13 right Bravo Ryanair 2815 Heavy. Ground Ryanair 4450 Heavy with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. Ryanair 4450 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 6 via taxiway Mike Bravo cross runway 13 right Bravo. Contact tower on 124.908 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 6 using taxiway Mike Bravo cross runway 13 right Bravo Ryanair 4450 Heavy. Ryanair 4450 Heavy hold position caution other traffic. Hold position Ryanair 4450 Heavy.
Ground Shamrock 112 Tree ready to copy IFR clearance to Munich.
Shamrock 112 Tree is cleared to Munich Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 6 climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.75 squawk 7106.
Shamrock 112 Tree cleared to Munich Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 6 climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 118.75 squawk 7106.
Shamrock 112 Tree readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.7 Tree when ready to taxi. Good day. 4450 Heavy, continue taxi. Roger, Ryanair 4450 Heavy. Ground Ryanair 5519 Heavy, taxi to the gate. Ryanair 5519 Heavy, taxi to gate Delta 60 using taxiway Alpha 7 Mike. Taxiing to gate Delta 60 using taxiway Alpha 7 Mike, Ryanair 5519 Heavy.
Thrust set 100 knots.
Check.
B1, rotate. Positive climb.
Ground Center 1017 Heavy, request taxi to the gate. Center 1017 Heavy, taxi to gate Delta 56 using taxiway Tango 2 Tango Bravo Mike. Taxiing to gate Delta 56 using taxiway Tango 2 Tango Bravo Mike, Center 1017 Heavy.
Set standard.
Standard cross-check. Passing flight level 107. Now,
Checked.
$1,000 to go.
Check.
Heavy IFR to Schonfeld, ready to copy. Lufthansa 1946 Heavy is cleared to Schonfeld Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 right climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.83 squawk 0044. Lufthansa 1946 Heavy cleared to Schonfeld Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 right climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 0044. Lufthansa 1946 Heavy readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.9 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Approach checklist.
Barreau ref.
1016 set.
1016 set seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
No DH set.
Auto brake.
Disarmed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Munich clearance delivery Lufthansa 172
Landing checklist.
Heavy
Cam
IFR
memo.
to pull ready to copy.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist
Lufthansa
complete.
1722 Heavy is cleared to Pula Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 left climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.83 squawk 3077. Munich clearance delivery Condor 1810 Heavy IFR to Albia ready to copy. Condor 1810 Heavy is cleared to Albia Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 right climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.305 squawk 3655. Condor 1810 Heavy cleared to Albia Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 right climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 3655. Condor 1810 Heavy readback correct. Contact ground on 121.75. Good day. Lufthansa 1722 Heavy, did you copy? Lufthansa 1722 Heavy cleared to Pula Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 left climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 3077. Lufthansa 1722 Heavy readback correct. Contact ground on 121.9 Good day. Lufthansa 474 Heavy is cleared to Dorval Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 left climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.305 squawk 2415. Lufthansa 474 Heavy cleared to Dorval Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 left climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 2415. Lufthansa 474 Heavy readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.75 when ready to taxi. Good day. Munich clearance delivery Lufthansa 458 Heavy IFR to San Francisco ready to copy. Lufthansa 458 Heavy is cleared to San Francisco Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 left climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.305 squawk 2162. Lufthansa 458 Heavy cleared to San Francisco Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 left climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 2162. Lufthansa 458 Heavy readback correct. Contact ground on 121.78. Good day.
Radar activated flight.
Check.
Pitch, sink rate, 1000.
Check.
Pull up. Pull up.
Length,
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Testing. 40, 30, 20, retard.
spoilers, no reverse engine 1 and engine 2, diesel. 70 knots.
Munich clearance delivery Lufthansa 113 Heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Frankfurt. Lufthansa 113 Heavy is cleared to Frankfurt Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 right climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.83 squawk 0311. Lufthansa 113 Heavy cleared to Frankfurt Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 right climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 0311. Lufthansa 113 Heavy readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.71 when ready to taxi.
The cabin crew
Good day.
will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat,
Ladies
and
and
in the
gentlemen,
overhead
this
lockers.
is the conclusion of
Do
our
take
flight.
care opening the
Please
overhead
remain the
lockers
artist with your
as
seatbelt
items may
fastened
have
until the
been
captain has
exposed.
torn it off the
Smoking
seatbelt
is
sign and
not
the aircraft is parked
recommended
safely
until
at
you
the
reach
gate.
designated smoking
This will be
area.
your indication it is safe to move about the cabin. Gather your belongings and disembark.
After you today.
We'd like to
Our
thank you
ground
for
crew
flying
will
with
help
us
you
today.
complete your journey.
We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Munich clearance delivery generic Lima Hotel X-ray 1870 ready to copy IFR clearance to Fiume. Generic Lima Hotel X-ray 1870 is cleared to Fiume Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 right climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.83 squawk 5431. Generic Lima Hotel X-ray 1870 cleared to Fiume Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 right climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 5431. Generic 870 readback correct. Contact ground on 121.71. Good day. Munich clearance delivery Lufthansa 458 Heavy IFR to San Francisco ready to copy. Lufthansa 458 Heavy is cleared to San Francisco Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 left climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.83 squawk 0062. Munich clearance delivery Lufthansa 2274 Heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Nice. Lufthansa 2274 Heavy is cleared to Nice Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 left climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.305 squawk 7307. Lufthansa 458 Heavy cleared to San Francisco Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 left climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 0062. Lufthansa 458 Heavy, read that correct. Contact ground on 121.71. Good day. Lufthansa 2274 Heavy, cleared to Nice Airport as filed. Take off runway 8 left, climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 120.65 squawk 7307. Lufthansa 2274 Heavy, read that correct. Contact ground on 121.78. Good day. Munich Clearance Delivery Center 1022 Heavy IFR to Kirkway, ready to copy. Center 1022 Heavy is cleared to Kirkway Airport as filed. Takeoff runway